Yo guys, if you're looking for ways to actually make money like this, guys, this is a video you should be watching. Right now, guys, I'll be explaining everything that you'll need to know and the strategies which I use, and also I'll help you with because I know some of y'all reached out to me or having issues with logging in this app which I'm about to talk about. And guys, make sure you got your papers and pens ready because this video is going to be very interesting. Internet guys, let's get straight into it. Alright, so the platform which I'm about to talk about is Depop, for those that don't know. Depop, what I do, they are basically dropship items like clothing and accessories. For those that wanna know how I basically do this, it's simple. What I do is I have a supplier. The supplier basically does the delivery for me. So before I even list something on my Depop store, I basically check first if the supplier has it. And if the supplier is selling it, usually sell it for a low price. And then what I do is when I'm listing it on Depop, I sell it for a high price so that also myself, I can make a profit. So it goes like this. When a customer buys some of that money, I buy it from the supplier for a low price. And then put the customer's info there, because whenever a customer buys on Depop, the information is there, like the address, name, and also the last name. So I put it there on the supplier, and then I pay the supplier does the delivery for me. And the rest of the money left in my PayPal, I usually withdraw it. Basically what I do. But this month, since we're in Q2, I'm not sure if you're aware of that. Q2 is like, you should be listing like summer stuff. And the summer stuff which I'm gonna talk about is there's 1, dresses, 2, high heels, 3, handbags, and also some kicks for the guys mainly, and also some t-shirts and shorts. And I'm sure most of you are also wondering why I mainly mention lady stuff most of the time, like high heels and dresses and handbags. The reason why is because I did some research, and for those that never did research, Depop, majority of people that are using Depop are mainly females. So the best way to actually make fast sales is to list lady stuff. And for those that also want my suppliers and everything, you can check the description. And my suppliers are reliable and trustworthy. Other thing you can try listing, I'm gonna just give you some items to try and list for those that wanna start and watching this video. You can try listing these DC shoes here. Also, you can list also Eric Emanuel's, which are shorts. And the handbags, you can list like Coach handbags. They're basically trending right now as I speak. So a lot of my students already made a lot of sales with that. Now, most of y'all have also DM'd me having issues with logging in on Depop, right? Some of y'all can't bypass whereby you have to put your number. Sometimes it shows an error. Sometimes it says try again later. The best thing to do right now when you're using the app and it shows that, use the website. Go either on Google or Chrome, type there Depop sign up if you never signed up, or Depop login. And once you log in inside, what you're gonna do is they're gonna send you a magic link which will appear in your Gmail. You're gonna click that link, it has to redirect you back to the website. If it doesn't redirect you back to the website, either on Google or Chrome, it redirects you back to the app. Then the best thing to do is delete the app. And then after that, once it redirects you back to the website, you can then list an item there. Once you're done listing an item there on your Depop website, you can then reinstall the app and then go back to the app now and then continue listing on the app. The reason why I say this is because sometimes the app can have errors, sometimes many people are using different types of devices and all that. And then another thing, guys, also I'm gonna speak about in this video, it's also make sure that you also boost your items in your Depop. To boost your items, or to know if your items are getting boosted, usually it shows the views and shows the click rates. If you see views and click rates in your Depop store, that means that you already opened a boosting option. For those that don't have the boosting option yet, it doesn't mean that your Depop store won't perform well. The only thing is that there's certain days whereby the boosting option will appear. So you just have to wait and be patient. But make sure you always check your settings, because usually if you check your settings, usually if you scroll, there's usually a option where it says boosting option. So just usually check it. Also, the nice thing about Depop, right, you can also sell things to resellers, because there's also resellers overseas. So most of them, they can order a lot of items, they can even order in bulk. So that's the good thing. And another thing, guys, make sure you have a marketing strategy. Also, make sure that the way you're listing your item, the image must be very clear. Description, also make sure you add hashtags. Sometimes hashtags can help with the algorithm. And another thing, guys, The more you consistent on the app, the more they push your listings further. So make sure that you usually do that every time, you know what I'm saying? Each day, I would say you can list like 1 item each day, 2 or even 3, but do not list like 6 or 7, because sometimes if you list a lot of items, sometimes it can raise a red flag and they can suspend you or even remove your items. And the last thing, guys, whenever you make a sale on Depop and now you already fulfilled the orders and everything, the last thing now, if you have funds in your PayPal, make sure now you withdraw your funds as soon as possible, because sometimes PayPal has its stage, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why, I don't know if it's the new updates. Make sure you withdraw your funds same day or the next day, but make sure you withdraw your funds, because PayPal sometimes can act funny, you know what I'm saying? If you all enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and remember, if you want my supplies, you can basically check the description. I go by the name of BashShawn, you know what I'm saying? Internet guys, you can hit me up on my socials. Internet, we gone.